What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We got a few things I want to go over today. A couple things I just want your feedback on, and that's really about it for this one. So one thing, as I'm moving into working for myself full time, or just doing what I love and paying my bills or whatever, one thing I'm working on is painted bases. So I don't know if you'll be able to see those. They're kind of Sector Mechanicus, rusted, dirty. I'm going to do blood splatter on them, and you'll be able to purchase them on my eBay link below. But I'm not sure if people buy painted bases. I just bought a box of them, and I'm going to sell each sprue individually, fully painted, probably each one painted a little different just to keep it fun for me. And each sprue has 15 bases on it, so I'm thinking like $2 a base, fully painted. Maybe even put magnets under them for the people. And I'm going to ship them just on the sprue. I might cut it in half so I can fit it in a smaller box for shipping. But I'm just going to leave them on the sprue, and then they can paint the side of them however they see fit. So that's something I was thinking about. Let me know if you have ever seen anybody painting, like selling painted bases. But it would be cool because I could definitely do these just for fun. They're pretty quick. They're a good price. You get these here. You get 60 of them for like $35. If I can sell 15 of them for 30, you know, basically I make like $90 after I sell them all. So I don't know if that's a thing people do. I'm going to try it out. If not, I'm going to have 60 pretty cool 32 mil bases, and we'll figure out somebody to go on those. Another thing, if you've seen some of my little showcase videos, I have this little solar rotating display. It's actually turning right now. Hey, there he goes. Kind of funny that this doesn't work inside except under this LED lamp. It's like a 96 LED thing, so it'll actually charge it or make it move, which is kind of cool. And if you like my little showcase videos, there'll be more of those coming. If I can do them inside, those ones were filmed outside. If I can do them inside, I want to talk over them, or if I ever learn how to like add audio after the fact, we could do that too. Another thing I'm going to be trying out is taking things like this little owl bear. It's a D&D miniature. I got them all primed up and based. Pretty cool. Fixed his mold lines and stuff a bit. He had some wonky details. And I'm going to try painting him and putting him up on eBay. So once again, there'll be a link to my eBay below. And that's just another thing I'm going to try. They have, I don't know if I don't think they're within arm's reach. But the WizKids make little D&D miniatures that you can paint. Well, sorry. They make little D&D miniatures, little heroes for your D&D. I'm going to paint them and try to sell them, and they're very cheap. So I'm going to try to sell them for like $25-30 a guy. I'll put a lot of effort into them, and then I'm going to try to sell them on my eBay once again. Just working on various ideas to generate income, and hopefully by the end of this year be full-time working for myself on doing various things, basically, instead of having a job or a normal job. So a quick update, if you're in the Necromunda Worldwide group, this guy, he is my Goliath Zerker. He's up to like 300 likes on his little turntable. Actually, you can see him on my videos. He did not nearly get the love that he gets in that Necromunda group. Like 300 people like him, so I know he's pretty cool. So I'm going to be working on the Goliath. I'm going to be making a Goliath truck, either out of the Genestealer Colt rock grinder thing or out of a Turok without the top and back on it, so it'll be like a pickup, or both. I might make them 2 trucks. And my plan is for a narrative Necromunda campaign to include like Road War battles with the rules from the upcoming Speed Freaks box set game. A lot of people will be buying that box set for the orc buggies and orc trikes and bikes, and I'm going to ask one of those people for their rules for that box set game, or buy those rules from them so I can incorporate it in some fun Necromunda stuff. So that's cool. Another update. We're almost done with our Frankenstein. You'll see him when he's done on the rotating thing, unless he's too heavy. He's spinning. Seems pretty weak though, right? So that little rotating thing doesn't really hold anybody heavy. But anyway, we're almost done with him. He's looking really cool. Pretty, really happy with him. And that happiness has kind of motivated me to keep going. You're also this is the last model for the Others board game. So once I paint him, I'll have the whole starter set painted, and then all the expansions I still have to do. But I'm going to just try to paint him better than Sarastros. If you've seen his videos, he's very good. So that will be a good challenge to myself to at least try to achieve or do better than his. I won't be able to make like a painting video for you yet, but just for my own personal self, I'll use his as a guide that I'll try to reach that quality. The rest of the miniatures look really cool. I'm very, very happy with them. Somebody the other day told me like, wow, you've really gotten better very quick. And I attribute that, and he was looking at my Others board game miniature. It's called The Others, 7 Sins from Cool Mini. He was looking at those, and if you watch one of my other videos, I'm talking about contrast, and that's all I'm focusing on these guys, is just contrast, contrast, contrast. I got videos about it. You can check them out. And like, I'm getting huge compliments, so I know I'm onto something. It's definitely correct, because it's working, right? People are saying like, wow, they look good, and I'm enjoying looking at them, because even when I'm over there in my bed, I can see Frankenstein up there, or stuff I'm working on across the room. And that's kind of how I judge if it has enough contrast, is while I'm lying in bed watching TV or whatever, I'll make sure I stare over here at the painting table and just think like, can I see it from here, which is way farther than you need to. And if you can kind of pick out, or if it has a good contrast from back there, then it's got a good contrast. Another thing, I have, I think it's a Warhound, but I don't have the whole thing from Forge World. I got a couple pieces. I got part of the head. So in some bits, I ended up with a bunch of these pieces, but not the whole thing. So I'm not sure what you think I should do with those. I think I'm going to end up just putting them on eBay. You guys can use them to repair your Forge World models, or maybe you want to use them for basing material or something. Not sure what to do with those guys. And lastly, I was looking on Amazon, and if you type in resin bust on Amazon, there are some, I'll probably make a different video about this, but I'm going to throw it in here at the end too. If you type in resin bust on Amazon, you can find some cool little resin busts that, it's not as cool as maybe Frankenstein, but he's $20 or $30. And these are, well, they might be comparable in price, but some of them are much cheaper, and they'll be like Shakespeare or George Washington or Socrates, things like that. And I never see anybody painting those at all. And I'm just curious why that is. So I think I'm going to pick up a Leonardo da Vinci one I saw on Amazon, and I'll make a video about this. But in this one, I'll include links too, because I think that'd be super fun, and he's my all-time favorite human being. So I would love to maybe like paint that for my own collection. But then also there's like some really cool Viking ones and stuff. And I'm not sure, they might be bigger than Frankenstein up there, or they might be like, who knows, right? They might be like Purple Sun big. They might not have the detail, but you can paint in the detail. So look forward to that, because I think that's going to be a big deal as far as either shining some light on the fact that these things exist on Amazon, and they're kind of just like little dinky weird statues you would put on your desk or in your bathroom or whatever. But people who like painting, I never see them doing like a painting on those, but I see people painting all the time on the same $40-$50 little resin bust of, like, I don't know, kind of the same things. Like, you'll see a lot, and it's probably because they're like limited runs or popular models, or maybe the guy that sculpted them is popular. But a lot of people are painting the exact same little bust over and over again, and I've never seen anybody painting the little Napoleon bust that I saw on Amazon, or Shakespeare, or just like the creation of Adam. You can get a Michelangelo buff, a Raphael bust. And I'm not talking about the Ninja Turtles, although you probably could get a bust of them too. I have seen people do repaints of like action figures, so maybe that's kind of the same. I don't know. We got some big news coming up soon. Hopefully I'll be able to disclose that. I have business cards coming in. Yeah. So I came up with a genius idea that probably everybody else does, that I'm just catching on way late and thought I came up with it. But I'm getting like 1,000 business cards with my YouTube channel and different, my Instagrams and stuff. And that way I can include them in my boxes for packages I ship from stuff I sell on eBay. So if I'm selling mostly Warhammer related stuff and I put my business card in the box, then hopefully the people that buy it and open it check out, the YouTube channel from the business card, and then they go, hey, that guy makes YouTube videos for Warhammer or hobby stuff in general. So maybe they'll subscribe, and maybe we'll be able to boost our subscribers a bit. So I think it was worth the, like, I don't know, like $30 or something. I went on Vistaprint.com, not affiliated with them at all. I do have affiliation. I do get affiliate links through eBay and Amazon, so that's cool. But I haven't made anything, so maybe it's not that cool. That's all I got for you right now. Tomorrow is a massive War Machine Hordes tournament at the local game store, so I don't know if I'm going to get to play anything this weekend. I'm going to probably bring the board game The Other 7 Deadly Sins from Cool Mini or Not, and hopefully we'll be able to find a small nook and cranny to try that out. But it might just be a hobby weekend, so talk to you soon. Hope you're all having a good time.